Hello and welcome to Seeds of Greatness with Nana Harrison. I'm glad you will join me again as I continue the series Bible and Money. Today I am talking about talent and ability. Matthew chapter 25 verses 14 and 15. Let me tell you, we are gradually building up and we'll get into money properly. We'll talk about a lot of things pertaining to finances and investment and all those things, but we are still warming up and building our case gradually. And so talent and ability, we've previously learned all that we have to learn. We've learned about what a talent is. We've converted a talent into modern day dollar amount to be $347,188. Thus, we have that understanding. So now let's go back and read. I think we can now read the text or the parable with a lot more understanding than we have been doing previously. So Matthew chapter 25 verses 14 and 15. For the kingdom of heaven is as a man traveling into a far country, who called his own servants and delivered unto them his goods. And unto one he gave 5 talents, to another 2, and to another 1, to every man according to his several ability, and straightway took his journey. This is our text for today. So this man called the 3 servants because he was traveling, gave them his goods, gave one 5 talents, another 2 talents, and the last one 1 talent according to their abilities. That aspect is very, very important and very crucial. So the man gave talents according to individual abilities. That's from the verse 15. Don't forget that. Now, why did he give someone 5, another 2, and then another 1? Because of their ability. Therefore, the sharpness of your ability determines what you receive. The sharpness of your ability determines what you receive. Someone receives 5 because of their ability, because they can handle 5. And another receives 2 because they can handle 2. And another receives 1 because that's all they can handle. Unfortunately, ability cannot be quantified. I haven't seen a scale for measuring ability. Even as a researcher, there are so many scales for even satisfaction. But I have not really seen a scale for measuring ability, unless if you have seen one, let me know. I would appreciate it. But ability cannot be quantified. So how do we know somebody's ability then? It is simple. Through your achievements, through the things that you do. That is why they say that action speaks louder than words. Don't come telling me that, oh well, I am so good at this. I need to see. Give me evidence. So how? That's why when you even go for job interviews, they ask you, well, can you tell us a situation in which you were able to do A, B, C, and D that you think you have? You said you have this ability. You're a team player. You have this ability. How have you applied that ability to solve a real life problem? That's what they want to know. So it is based on your achievement that we can gauge your ability. We can gauge the fineness of your ability. So don't sit there complaining that and this and that and that and that and that and not achieve anything. Achieve something, because it is through those achievements that we will know that you are able. How did this man know that this guy can handle 5 talents? Because he was capable And being capable means he had demonstrated to him that he was able to do that. Let me take a minute to say this. You see, the talent was not a gift. This is to my religious friends. When I say religious, I don't say a believer, like religious. You understand what religious means. The talent is not a gift. You see, that's where there is this problem, or there is this disconnect. What the man gave to them was management responsibilities. It was a test of stewardship. It wasn't a gift. Why? Because we do not account for gifts. If I came to you and I gave you this iPad that I'm holding in my hands, I don't expect that you come and render an account to me what you did with it, because it was a gift. People do not account for gifts. So if you are given anything that you need to account for, it is not a gift, it's a responsibility. And so that talent that was given to them was not a gift. So stop equating it to your giftings and your giftings and your giftings. It is not about your gifting. It is a responsibility. It is a charge to act. So let us see talent in that perspective. It is a stewardship or management responsibility. That's the reason why they had to give account. Now, why do I bring in this? The reason is because God Himself protects growth from bad management. If you are not capable of managing things well, God will withhold growth from you. Let's read Genesis chapter 2 verse 5 quickly. Genesis chapter 2 verse 5. And every plant of the field before it was in the earth, and every herb of the field before it grew, for the Lord had not caused it to rain upon the earth, and there was not a man to till the ground. This is what King James says. Other versions will say to work it or to manage it. Because God had already created these things, but because He hadn't made man, He had withheld rain. So these things could not grow and to yield their fruit because there was no manager. Until He made man, then He caused the rains to come so that all these things can spring forth, because now He has a manager. He has someone who is in charge. Let's understand this, that whatever has been entrusted to you is not a gift. If God has given you money, it's not a gift. It's a responsibility. It is something you are going to render an account for, because He is appointed as stewards. Paul said that, what do you have that you have not received? So everything we have received. Be it whatever, money, be it ability, be it some skill, whatever we even call gifts, whether you prophesy, you do whatever, it doesn't matter. It is a responsibility. It is a stewardship responsibility. It is a test of your management skill. How well you manage that will determine what else you get. How well you manage what you have will determine what else you get. And so, me, as I sit here, I am not a millionaire. I am not a billionaire. Do you know why? Because my skill set hasn't gotten to the point of being a millionaire or billionaire. It's as simple as that. I didn't want to use you as an example so that you don't get offended. But the point is, what I'm trying to say is that you are not a billionaire, or yes, because you don't have the skill to manage billions. As I said here, I have the skill to manage money, but maybe not billions, because I may not have developed my skill set yet to get there. And so That is why some of these blessings God will withhold from us, because that blessing can kill us. If he gives you certain blessing, like this young man that received 1 talent, even him, that God or the master felt that, oh, he can manage 1 talent. What did it do to him? It sent him into torment. So whatever you are not prepared for, whatever level you are not prepared for, you see, it will destroy you. How many times haven't we heard of people who have won lotteries, millions of dollars, and then within a few years, they have wasted it all away? You know, sometimes we sit down and we think that the solution to my problem, oh, if only I could get $1,000 more, if only I could get like $100,000. If I made $1 million, I won't have to work again. I won't do. You see, if you got that $1 million, there is nothing you will do with it. I am just being honest with you. You will receive that $1 million and you will waste it because you have not sharpened your skill set to manage millions. And perhaps that's the reason why you are not attracting millions. I know the reason why I'm not a millionaire is because I am still working my way to being able to manage effectively millions. Because see, how to manage 1,000 or 100,000 is different when the money begins to scale. See, when you buy a stock for, let's say, $10 per share, if even you lose 5%, you don't feel it. But if you bought Google stock for about $1,600 per share and you lost even 0.2%, that translates into a lot of money. So as the money scales, as it scales, as it multiplies, the responsibility is not the same. How to manage small is not the same way to manage a lot. At least some principles are there that work, but you need to understand the power of exponents and the power of very little. Because when you have little, you don't really have an understanding how even a slight difference or a slight change will cost you so huge. You may not really have that experience yet. So you need to grow your skill set from hundreds into thousands, into the 10,000s, into the 100,000s, and then into the millions. And then you work your way all the way to the billions. That's how it works. And so the path to becoming a billionaire that we are striving for is to be able to sharpen our skill set, to develop that billionaire attitude and mindset, so that when we get there and we are blessed with that, we'll be able to manage it. But until then, God would withhold the billions from us. Thank you for sticking around. I'll end here today. Let me know what you think. If you found this video useful, click on the thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to this channel whilst clicking the bell so I get notified of the new videos that I'll bring in your way. So subsequently, I've now entered into the money aspect properly. And so next time we are going to be delving more into the money aspect. We will talk about time value of money and all those things. Some people don't understand why this guy had to be punished because he kept the money and brought it. We'll look at all those things and understand why it was actually a loss to the master when the guy just turned in the money as it was to him. And so thank you for sticking around. I've enjoyed my time here with you, and it's been Seeds of Greatness with Nana Harrison.